Hey guys, welcome to part 12 of Asterigos Curse of the Stars. We've actually completed everything that Minerva wanted us to do, and we're just waiting for the Trinity of the Night to begin. So let's get to it. Alright, so to begin the Trinity, we need to first talk to Minerva to let this get on.
Hilda, are you ready? So prepare yourself. We'll wait for the Trinity together.
Let's wait for Trinity to happen. So you can see a magic surgence in the sky that is about to happen. It happens once in every millennia? Or is it every 1,000 years for Trinity to happen? And this is what's going to happen, whereby we're going to save the world by lifting off the curse at this point. So it says here, Trinity. Trinity Night causes magic in the whole of Aethys to become significantly more active. Powerful enemy creatures that have mutated as a result of the magic are appearing in every region. Try to challenge them. Interesting, okay.
I'm ready. What's the situation?
Trinity has descended upon us. Can you feel the enormous energy around?
Yes. It's hard to describe the feeling.
Come, Hilda. This magic allows your weapon to damage humanity's apparitions.
That's great, but why didn't you do this earlier? Every time I've encountered him, I've wanted to beat the tar out of him.
Both the materials and the effect can only last a limited time. Marble didn't want to share his secret, so I had to figure out a way myself. Confronting human is inevitable. I just hope we don't have to fight the Northwind's Legion.
We won't. At least I don't think we will.
I can't promise what will happen on the mountain, but I'll do my best to support you. Is there anything else you want to ask before we go?
Let's see here. Let's ask how to enter Callum Summit. How do we enter Callum Summit? The entrance to Callum Summit is right behind Euphenia Plaza. There's a barrier though. We have to break through. I'll destroy the iris, but it'll cost a lot of my magic. I need to conserve my magic for the ritual, so you have to handle the battles along the way. So that's why you asked for the iris. That's right. It's a very powerful weapon that must be used with caution. Alright, cool. So that's how we have to do that. Let's ask about the defenses at Callum Summit here. I'd like to know more about the defenses at Callum Summit. If I saw correctly, Humanities has taken control of the Templars at Callum Summit. They're the best warriors in Aethys, with excellent sword and magic skills. What do you mean by taking control? He can control the minds and actions of most creatures on Callum Summit. How can he do that? The apparition you saw wasn't him, he merged with the Nexus. Over hundreds of years, he slowly learned how to utilize his powers. Mind control is one of them. Now his powers reach a point where he can control everyone in Callum Summit. If Marvel hadn't set up the barrier in Euphenia Plaza, Aethys would have fallen to Humanities long ago. Wow. But don't worry, your necklace will make you immune to it. I see. Interesting. That's why they deployed it over there. Let's ask about mind control magic. You said he can control people's minds. Isn't that similar to the tie-in in the Glittering Deeps? Well, remember, the Nexus has extremely high purity, so after human merged with it, he also became something like the tie-in. He probably used a similar power to control the Templars. So the situation at Callum Summit could be similar to that in the mine. Yes. Ooh, yeah. It does sound like it, with the idea of mind control behind it. The way how the tie-ins did control the monsters inside and anyone that was getting closer to it once the barriers were broken. But he's far less powerful than the tie-in, although it could be a different story if his ritual is successful. Let's ask about Humanity's weaknesses. How are we going to deal with Humanities? Even if he can't hurt him, even if he can hurt him, it won't be enough. Humanities only needs his apparition to fight, it's true, but now it's Trinity Night. What do you mean? Humanities is now so close to the source of the magic that he's essentially invincible, but Trinity Night will fill us with magic, our spirits too will be closer to it. You mean that Eumenides has no way of getting stronger, but we can at least grow enough to break his apparition? That sounds hopeful. If we can destroy his apparition, he'll have to create a new one for us. Luckily for us, it'll take some time. That's our chance. Does that fill you with a little more hope? Yes, now I feel confident. Interesting. So, I thought that Eumenides would grow stronger at this point in the Trinity Night, but it looks like he was really strong already beforehand. From the powers that he had with the summit and the Nexus, where he's merged with it in one way or another. But we have grown stronger at this point, so we're gonna be as close or strong enough to take Eumenides out, and that's why we needed the knight here. Alright, I'm ready. Once you start to ascend to Callum Summit, you won't be able to complete side quests related to Minerva, Bayern, and Serene, or certain events. Yep, so this definitely is the last part of the game. So let's confirm and move on.
I'm ready. On your orders, mistress.
Good. Your morale seems high. I'll meet you at the back of Euthenia Plaza.
Euthenia Plaza. Alright, let's get over there. Before we go, I just want to say thank you for everything you taught me. You sound like I may actually have taught you something. Although not much of it really applied to me. I know, but there's a reason why I asked you to do those things. I want you to be closer to us, for there is no denying the importance of your place in Aethys. But the mistress talked to me about it. She wants to let you decide how you want to live. Did she say that? Yes, after all, you are too different. It would be difficult to force you to accept or restore etiquette and traditions. Is that the only reason? It doesn't matter. The mistress has spoken, and so I shall follow. Now that everything will soon be over, I too need to think what our Aristoi bloodline really means. Whether you choose to listen to me or not, I hope you will excel in the future. I will, thank you. Awesome. Let's see what Bayern... Oh, Bayern's already gone. Oh yeah, everyone's gone. Oh no, Vokane's still here.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Well, there's not really much to talk to her.
Thank you.
Let's see with everyone else. We got Marissa still here and Arrhenius. Oh no. Are you alright? I can feel the tension in the entire shower. Is Minerva going to the Callum Summit? Yes. Everyone's busy preparing, but I don't know. I don't think everything will go so smoothly. I just want to get through it all safely. Once Minerva's gone, many things may change. Can you sing? Sing? Sorry, what? I mean, you look really nervous. Maybe singing will make you feel better. That's not funny. There's no way I can sing right now. I feel like, by the gods, how can you still have the courage to carry on? Yeah, she is definitely tensed up. It is the last chapter overall. Nice to see you, child. No mumbling to yourself today? No, I'm feeling great today, thanks. I was discussing the mistress's plan with her and fixed a few issues. What issues? For example, developing a special weapon enchantment. You know what that is? It allows a weapon to attack the apparitions created by Eumenides. Eumenides' body is trapped within the Nexus. What you usually see are his magical apparitions. If we can create a window, say a few minutes, to stop his apparitions from attacking us, I see. Basically, you gave Minerva a lot of help. Understood. I thought you'd be more interested in the topic. I'm more interested in how you see this entire thing and yourself. I've done my best for the mistress. I've told her everything I know. Guilt no longer plagues my heart. I feel an inner peace. Obviously, that's why the voices inside you are disappearing. I'm glad for you. Perhaps. You're a smart child, but I appreciate it more if you could be less critical. I guess you're right. Thanks for your help. You're most welcome. May the wind and the gods watch over us. Well, I guess that was a bit of a little boost there to let us know what we gotta do. And lastly, let's go and run over to Corinthus.
How can this humble servant be of service, friend?
I don't think you were going to be of any service. I just wanted to hear like a final speech.
I look forward to your next visit, friend.
So we need to meet with Minerva at the entrance of Callum Summit, which is at the back of Euthenia Plaza. Okay, so let's teleport there. It's right to the back here. Euthenia Plaza. So at the back, I believe the back is gonna be over here. Looks like everyone's ready.
Is this magic barrier a defense set up by Marble?
Without it, we won't be able to stop the elite soldiers that are under humanity's control. But we have to break through it in order to get up the mountain. So, let's get started. Wait, someone's coming. Phew.
Archon Serene!
Mistress Minerva, and your noble warriors too, I see. Today is the Trinity night. I know you'll be making your move. I don't suppose I could follow you and observe, could I?
We could use all the help we can get, but you won't go soft-hearted at the last minute, will you?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Watch your tongue. Stand back. I'm going to break it.
Feisty. Some feisty exchanges between them two.
Why the winds? So much power.
It was more formidable than I thought it would be.
The people of the plaza will be shocked.
Hilda, please clear a path for us. We'll follow close behind.
Leave it to me. I'm coming, Father.
Minerva, I think you already know this, but there's something I'd like to confirm. There is a chance that Eumenides could break away from the Nexus and return to normal.
Iranius told me.
He did? Well, then I'm certain you've already thought the issue over. Would you want to save him, or...?
Please, don't make me regret letting you come along so soon. Let's just say, I'll have my answer once I see him.
So they have all the answers cleared away, and also the questions between each other. I'm glad to see Serene with us.
Hilda,
and on our side as well.
I'm glad to fight alongside you.
What are you doing here?
I know I should still be persuading the Aristoid to consolidate their strength in support of Minerva's mission. But I truly want to witness this historic moment. The conclusion for myself, Minerva, and Eumenides. Coming here will be my one selfish act. Feel free to ask me anything you want. I can see the suspicion in your eyes.
Ask what she's been doing. How have you been recently? Oh, very well. I've been busy. Much busier than before. It makes me happy, though. Being able to work hard to achieve my ideals is a good feeling. Sounds like things went well for you. Of course, not re-establishing trustworthiness is no easy task. But I won't be discouraged. After all, I've already weathered the most desperate of times. Would you like to come help? I know you're employed by Minerva, but if you have some spare time... It's just a couple of errands. Nothing too troublesome, really. The Archon's right. Come help me quickly. I mean, help the Archon, please. Evangelist being lazy. Let's ask about the activities of the Aristoi forces. Are you safe here in August Plaza? Don't worry, I'm very safe here. Thanks to what Minerva's been doing, I have more power to persuade the Aristoi. Since I contacted the Aristoi one by one a few days ago, I've been encouraging them to prepare for their return to normal life. Of course, this includes re-engaging with the citizens to help each other and spreading goodwill. Are you sure they took your words to heart? So long as there's hope, they'll be willing to return to reason and do things more in line with the moral standards of society. And my goal here is to do everything I can to restore the desire and act in good conscience. I don't understand how you're going to do that. Just talk with them and empathize that Apis will return to normal. That should reinforce their confidence. Is that simple? Yes, dear girl. Don't you worry about the more complicated matters. That's my area of expertise. That's what she would say, of course, isn't it? But a lot of people have felt betrayed to her in the very beginning. So she's not really gonna be very blunt on what the actual situation is. And she's just gonna be just how Sharina is. It's like, you know, positive thoughts. Ask about her thoughts on Eumenides. How do you think Eumenides should be dealt with? Minerva's the one leading this entire operation. As long as she's thought over her answer clearly, I won't interfere. I personally think that only by living can we atone for our sins. Does that apply to Eumenides as well? There's no one single answer. That's why I hope to witness what you do. Perhaps I too must see him before confirming my thoughts. But no matter what, politically, I'll fully support Minerva's decision.
I'm really happy you're here.
Why?
In the past, Minerva didn't trust outsiders at all, but you're helping her carry out such an important operation.
I don't mean to disappoint you, but Minerva is still extremely arrogant and full of prejudices against anyone who's not from the Aristoi.
Yet, she does listen to what you have to say. And you're not bound by the shackles of old ideologies. Your presence here can help her see the world in a new light. Have you considered serving as Minerva's advisor in the future?
What? That's not going to happen.
Fair enough. It was just an idea. Food for thought, though.
You're just full of surprises, aren't you?
That would be cool. Hild, instead of going back to Anbari, she stays here in Aphis to be serving under Minerva.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. The Archon is permitting me a long vacation once this matter's settled. So now I'm thinking about whether I should go to the seaside or visit the orchids and vineyards in the nearby mountains.
They both sound like good choices.
I could also take the place of one of the others and look after Papathon for a while. I'll consider it more when the time comes.
That you should. Buy-in, my man, how's it going?
The Archon has a complicated relationship with both the Mistress and Eumenides. It makes perfect sense to me that she would want to be here.
What do you think her goal is?
Of that, I'm not sure, but I'm certain she's not here to harm the Mistress. Archon Serene has worked tirelessly to save Aphis. If it wasn't for that, the Mistress wouldn't even consider working with her. What do you want to know?
Let's ask about the Templars. Is there anything we need to watch out for on the mountain? Oh, that's right. Be careful of those Templars. They're no ordinary soldiers, but elite warriors skilled at using starlight magic. Eumenides has them under his control, so don't even think you'll be able to talk with them. Why? Were there Eumenides enemies before? In the beginning, they were warriors trained by Petrus to deal with special beasts. Later on, they became under Marble's leadership. When Eumenides first awoke from the Nexus, Marble saw him as a serious threat, so Marble sent his soldiers to attack Eumenides. It was at the time that Pallas reappeared at Calum Summit, and Eumenides has taken control of most of the soldiers. It was undoubtedly a huge setback for Marble. All he could do was passively set up a defensive line and trap those soldiers on the mountain. Sounds like they were heavy losses. They were, but I don't blame Marble. After all, at the time, he didn't know what sort of power Eumen had. True. And he just took his elite soldiers off him. Just reincarnated them. I feel like these guys are just gonna stand here. Just to stand. Alright. Over to you, Minerva.
You don't look so good.
Go on ahead. I'll catch up once I've rested a bit.
What you just did. The power. It was so strong. How did you do it?
With the power granted by the Trinity and through the Iris. I'm still recovering. Is there something you need?
Let's discuss suspicions regarding Eumenides. You seem to have something in your mind. I'm thinking, has Eumenides always been so paranoid, or did the curse worsen his obsession? When we were married, did I truly understand him? It's dangerous for you to be thinking about these things now. I know, we've already come this far, yet only now I'm starting to thinking back over the problems between the two of us. It must be Serene's appearance here putting too much pressure on me. Do you want me to make her leave? There's no need, go. My strength lies in my ability to make decisions more decisively in the face of pressure. I just need to clear up a few things. I'll be fine soon. Alright, you want me to go? I'll go. Let's get this show on the road. So who is the first victim that stands before us? Is it Thy Templar? Out of my way, I see a sorcerer behind you. Now we will fight. Alright. These Templars are the exact same Templars that we saw over in Styx, the underground lab. If you get them halfway, then they will start to enchantite their sword. What's this here? Can we break this? No, we can't. Alright, let's keep on making our way forward then. Oh boy. Let's take care of these first. Oh, they're strong as well. They're very strong. I somehow survived that. Great. I just want to take care of these first, because these are going to be quite annoying during the fight. I'll be with you one moment, Mr. Templar. Oh, and there's a sorcerer here as well. Oh, is he sacrificing himself? I think he was about to transform into like a werewolf or something there. So this one didn't want to get a different enchantite done. It just was trying to use a shield. Kind of similar to how it is with the Aphis soldiers. Now there's two of them here. Let's go with this one first then. Okay, this guy wants to get. I wonder if there's gonna be different Templars around here, because that's the one whereby it chants it. This one's just with the spear and shield now. We got Scuff Triangular Ornament. And also some Stardust as well. Oh, hello. You're here as well? What are you doing here, pal? Awesome. An extra Morning Star Elixir. Which, by the way, we have been carrying a couple Morning Star Elixirs, so might as well put them for this fight here. So we got 9 in total. Alright, all done. Now we're gonna head over to the attribute points here. I'm gonna put them all in what we needed. So was it 4-point difference here that we did? I think it's a 3-point difference. I'm gonna do this. That's how we're gonna end it. Okay, we see a Templar and 2 Colossi. Oh, I did my parry early. Whoa. Yeah, I don't want to be hit by that. So we'll put a shield here as well. Nice. So we grabbed the Thunderstone out of it. There's quite a big place around here as well. Might as well search. Oh, is that a chest? We do have our Astral Concentrate on with the Enchantite, so we use that to break over this chest. See what we get. We're gonna get ourselves Scuff Triangular Ornament from over here. There's also a scroll over here as well. This says the Damascus Academy Graduation Transcript. Oh, is this like a part of the Templars? That's been doing that there. That's what they're talking about. Of their graduation. What about on Discord? Is there anything else to inspect before firing up the Colossi? Oh yeah, there's something over here. Copper ingot. Well, we'll be taking that. Alright, let's go. I also see an echo to the far left as well. Oh, I don't have any magic here. Okay, we'll just go with some physical attacks for the time being. Oh, maybe I can see as well. Okay, let's go. I can actually pull up my shield now. This guy's nearly down, and now it's over to this Colossi as well. Let me also drink up some health, just to be on the safe side. This guy trying to backstep behind. Awesome, so we actually get Blessed Resonant Starlight, and also some Stardust, which I should start be using as well. Alright, let's drink up. Before I take over this Echo, let's fight this Templar right over here. Oh boy, I tried to go for the parry. Let me try that again. Okay, that's better. Sweet. So this Echo, it says the legendary beast.
I can feel the Templars gathering at the foot of the mountain. His Mark is sending his elite soldiers to attack me. Not only Serene and Minerva, but now even Marvel thinks I'm insane. What's wrong with them? Why can't they understand my vision? I can't let them damage the Nexus. I have to buy some time.
Oh yeah! Palace was the one over in Sunken Outskirts. I remember Palace now. For briefly.
Or for my safety, I'm very grateful. I want to make the world a fair, peaceful, and harmonious place. I need your power too. Will you help me, Palace? It seems your replicates are more than enough to deal with them. Go! Stop the Templars! This is good enough. I have an idea that's better than killing.
Oh, so you use Palace to defeat the Templars? Oh, that's a strong doggo. You know what? I've had enough. You had to bring out my secret little weapon here. I wanted to use it on Eumenides, but I guess I have to use it earlier. Alright, nothing to inspect. See what this is. Oh, it's a conduit. Let's activate this, so at least we have something over here on the summit if we do ever want to teleport back. Let's just rest up. So by resting up, we'll get all of our health potions back and anything else we've missed out from as well. But if we do turn back, those monsters and enemies, those Templars, will be respawned. But all I really care about is just moving forward. Journal update, Thunder. By the winds, the lightning is so powerful and unrelenting. Is the river at Callum Summit really so bad? Oh, I mean, it looks to be bad if it does shock us here. Or maybe it might be just pointing right at us right now. Oh boy. Because I only started to use lightning over here, right? Oh, we gotta be careful about that. Alright. I'm very late on just using any parries or just using my shield. We got a couple of stuff. Salve, Thunder Concentrate, Bronze Slab. awesome. Okay, an extra Thunderstone. Alright, first things first, we're gonna take out the statues here. And try to avoid the thunder strikes coming down from below. Oh, I got no stamina, that's why. I'm slowing down here. Okay, first of all, shield. Second, salve. Third, beating these guys up. Let's use a boomerang. Nope, we're not gonna allow you to stay alive after that. This guy also wants to charge up, but that's a no-no. I believe that's the sorcerer there. Okay, got you down. Okay, we'll dodge that. We'll take out this statue. At first I wanted to take out every statue first, but then those Templars just ran over to me and it was about to kill me there. Alright, by the gifts of the Nexus. We're not going to be close to level 20 just about yet, but we do get some more Starlight Ore Cluster. Alright, up next is going to have to be against the Colossus. The awesome thing about the Colossus is, like, if you're just really out close, he just can't hit you. He doesn't try to stamp on you at most. Alright, we'll drink up to that and we'll just wait for this to be opened. So what do we have in this direction? Is this an elevator? Alright, let's go up. That last part was the most dangerous part, as we're now leading over to a trail of astrology. This looks like a really good relay point. I'll wait for Minerva and the others to catch up. So we got the journal update ascending. If it weren't for the lightning and magic warriors, I would have liked to get a good look at the majestic statues and buildings. Fortunately, this place is safe enough to take a breather. Everyone seems to be holding up well.
Hilda, how is everything progressing? Have the lightning strikes hurt you?
I'm fine, but that lightning sure is strong. What's with the strange weather here?
I think it's likely Pallas.
Palace? What's that?
The divine canine of legend, sent by the gods to protect the city. But ever since Eumenides awoke, Pallas has been heeding his orders. I don't know much about the beast myself, other than it's extremely powerful. If you have any questions, you can ask me. I'll help you as best I can. Is there some...
Let's see what we got. Let's ask about the defenses at the entrance to the pass. Will us breaking the barrier impact the city? That's precisely what I'm trying to convince the Aristoi of. The soldiers will strengthen the defense of the pass and provide support. Are you willing to do that? Many Aristoi have been yearning for the chance to help change the situation under Marble's passive rule. So even though Minerva's methods are risky, it's better than sticking with the status quo. It's time for you all to take action. It's really suffocating, having to constantly endure and watch change happen. Let's ask about our thoughts on Eumenides. How do you think Eumenides should be dealt with? Minerva's the one... Oh, we have seen this one, yeah. So we already asked about that one there. Alright, let's leave out.
People.
By the gods, you're something else.
He's very impressed.
I'll send these pitiful, manipulated souls to the gods of stars.
So we already asked about the Templars, so let's leave it up with Bayern. Let's talk with Minerva again.
We've done well so far, but stay alert. Our destination is the next elevator. Just focus on advancing. We'll catch up to you soon.
Sure thing. And just behind this elevator, there's another echo here. So let's activate this echo and see what is this gonna be. It's most likely gonna be another Humanities one. Father and daughter. Oh, Serene and
It's been a
Petrus?
long time since we had tea together, Father.
Yes, we've both been too busy even to sit down and enjoy a little quality time together. Which is why we should be completely open with one another. It's just you and me here in the garden. You can let everything out.
Yes, I saw the roses on the table. We both know what that means. Father, just tell me what you want to say.
I know that you and Humanities are very close, so I must warn you about something. Stay away from his resonator act.
How? I helped drive him.
Let him take the credit. You don't need it anyway. You only need to announce that you no longer support it. Let people guess the reason why.
No, I can't do it.
Don't worry. The act will succeed. But
You plan on hurting Humanities in secret, don't you? That's why you don't want me involved.
why would you say that? You really think I'm capable of such a thing? Or did someone make you think that I would? I'm not a murderer. And I know what you and humans discussed in private. I didn't hurt his father, and I won't hurt him. He's made many enemies on his own. I don't need to do anything. It's you I'm worried about.
You are just worried about your reputation. If you dare hurt human, I'll do something terrible, Father. All the connections, fame, and fortune that I brought you, I can take it all.
Then I can only wish you all the best. Especially when the slaves and the poor start using starlight. You'll understand them when gods mete out their punishment. As for now, have another cup of tea, my dear daughter.
Very well, Father.
So Serene still disobeyed her father's action, was with Humanities all to the end with the Resonate Act, and that's what happened. So she could have stopped the Resonate Act as well, along with Minerva. But he decided to actually follow on and feel as though that's the benefit. But yeah, Petrus knew it was gonna just fail all along as well. Funny enough. So yeah. Petrus was the one. I think that Petrus is more of a bigger mastermind than Humanities at this point. Even though Humanities is like the villain here. If Petrus was out of the clue of the circle, I don't think none of this would have happened. But yes, let's advance through now. We need to actually get to the next elevator and get these guys out while dodging these lightning bolts as well. I will say this skill hit, this shield is pretty much my best skill. It just protects me from a lot of these scenarios and actions, because if I didn't have this, I probably would have died a lot more in this game, to be fair. I have no idea if he's gonna drop down or is there a stairway down below. So that's why I want to kind of back up as well. Oh, okay, self-sacrifice. I thought it was gonna transform into something else. Next time he does it, I'm gonna run away. Oh, so this is stairways down below and gonna run. Let's see what we have down here. Oh, it's a chest. Please no trap, please no slime. Okay, phew. A Starlight Deserving Agent ×1. Interesting. Let me see what we have in this corner. Oh, nothing. Okay. Let's make our way back up. Keep on climbing. Alright, so there's 3 Templars here. take out the second sorcerer as well. Oh, this guy's running away. Oh, that guy didn't die? This reminds me of the magic that was used in one of the Phantasmasia side quests from the DLC. When they was just barricading themselves. We was up against that judge. Was it Philippos, the judge, in that boss fight? And he actually had lots of mages around him to do his bidding before we can attack him. Alright, Salve collected yet again. Let's keep him making our way up. This time we don't need to use any magical skills. Just use a parry there. Okay, now comes the self-sacrifice, which I'll run away. Let this dude blow up while avoiding any thunder strikes as well. Alright, so this echo. What's this echo gonna be? Ambition.
Aren't you cold?
Oh, Hafis and little humanities.
I can see the whole of Aphis from here. The building with the blue roof is in Argus Plaza. And the one with the orange roof is in the Argus Bazaar, right?
That's right. What about the outskirts? What else do you see?
Oh, I can see the mine. You said before that pond is from the mine, right?
The Black Streets, to be precise.
Is that it? That black and gray place?
Yes, and many miners come from there.
You always pay them well, and we seem to enjoy their work. So many come to thank our family after they become citizens.
It's true. I treat them as equals, and they repay me with their hard work. I believe that only respect can build trust, which increases everyone's chance of success. But my reach is limited.
It's alright, Father. When I grow up, I'll help you. We can work together to carry on your vision.
Oh, Human, I'm so proud of you.
I do enjoy these echoes between young Eumenides and his father. It seems as though his father definitely has taken well care of him and led him to bring up into like a very positive outcome, which changed, of course, with how it went with the Resonea Act, but it could have been different though. Oh. You know, also as well, just to note with these fights that we are against these Templars, is that they're using different weapons that we would have been using ourselves. So we could have actually had that skill. Because I didn't even have the bracelets there before. Wow. Oh, then my boomerang miss. We got 3 times the Thunder Conjure Trait. Let's keep moving up. Hey, we got a conduit right here. Let's rest ourselves up here. Looks like we're gonna be closer to another elevator. Now there was 2 different ways from here. I'm gonna go this way first and check what we have over here. Or is this a continuation to the next spot? Yeah, it could be actually. All right, let me fight this guy first, and then we'll wrap over to the other side and see how far that goes. This place seems mighty far indeed. Unless that is the dead end over there. So yeah, we can drop down over here. Oh, is that? Oh, Shay. That's where they are. Hey, hold on. Let me chat with them. Alright, let's say hello to them, see what they're doing over here.
Shay? Garrison?
Hey, why if it isn't the lovely Hilda? What's that look on your face? We're friends, aren't we?
What are you two doing here? Did Eumenides control you?
What are you talking about?
We heard a loud noise and came over to investigate, only to discover that the mountain pass's magical barrier had been broken. You know full well that a broken down door means there's bound to be intruders.
Exactly. That's just common sense.
Yep. Judging by the nonsense you're spouting, you're still completely normal.
Normal as ever, which means there's still hope for us.
I don't have time for you right now. I actually have something important to do.
Go on then. Don't worry about us lowly thieves. Go, go.
Awesome. So over here for the thunder. I didn't expect Shay and the others to show up here. I don't know if I should call them brave or stupid. Well, they wanted to try and help us any way we can to lift off the curse anyway.
Anything else, milady?
I'm in a hurry. I'll be back to deal with you later.
Oh, it's a date.
Why did you leave the Glittering Deep so suddenly?
It was our original plan to withdraw from the Glittering Deeps. So of course we needed to have a good walk around before we left. In any case, I had a feeling that this mountain hides the key to lifting the King's curse.
Do you really know something? Or are you just talking nonsense?
I heard an Ephesian physicist say that there are many ancient artifacts here, so my feet practically brought me here on their own.
Looks like you two really haven't learned anything from all that's happened.
I'd originally wanted to ascend Caelum's summit to have a look. When I felt the Trinity's power, I knew it was time. I also hoped that I could see Mistress Minerva's operation for myself, so I asked these two to escort me.
But didn't you want to stay in the Glittering Deeps and carry on your research for a while longer?
I did, that's true, but the Trinity Knight is more important.
You're working really fast right now. All of you are.
I'm researching Pallas right now. This distance is perfect. You came for it too. What is it, child?
Let's ask about Pallas. I'm curious, how much do you know about it now? Pallas, huh? The density of its magic ore is incredibly high, almost rivaling that of the Titan. What's more, it has strong control over lightning. What I care about most right now is how it came into being. Why? Well, although the legends say that it was a creature sent down from the gods, I believe the process of its creation is quite unique. We academic types have always believed it to be a product of fusion with starlight. Like you, all of you after the curse? Yes, but it's obviously more successful, more powerful, and more closer to the essence of magic. But it's existed for a long time, hasn't it? We don't have an exact time period, but there are many literature accounts indicating that this divine canine already existed as far back as the founding of Aphis. Wow. That's incredible. I didn't know that. I mean, he is supposed to be a divine being, Pallas anyway, but the founding of it, nearby it? Let's see how he plans to study Pallas. How do you plan to study Pallas? You must have noticed all the light that strikes in your way here. Pallas is the one making them. We all believe that's the power of the gods being unleashed, so we started studying lightning long ago. I have a device to absorb Pallas's lightning strikes and store the energy so that we can study it later on. You've come all this way to be struck by lightning. That's insane. Additionally, hair shred by Pallas has occasionally been found after such lightning strikes. It's an extremely valuable research material. Why would his hair be in the lightning? Its entire body is filled with powerful lightning energy. Some physical even think it to be lightning incarnate. So these lightning strikes could be seen as an extension of its body.
I hope you won't hurt Pallas if possible. I'd like to be able to study it for a while longer.
That's on Pallas, if he wants to be very aggressive. I can't do anything from laying down on the pooch there. Oh, so that's Pallas over there. There's 3 palaces here. So just how it was before, when we first fought Palace, Palace was able to get little forms of itself to be fighting here. So there's a treasure, and there's still stuff moving on forward. Yeah, this is a continuation from this way. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm gonna backtrack, and I'm gonna go to the other pathway from what I missed out on. Ah, there was an elevator here. So that's where it next leads to. Oh, okay. We'll check out the detour then. We're over into the Disc of Smite. First, we're going to be taking out this Templar before we open up that chest. Oh, the boomerang didn't do it. Oh, of course, it has to be a slime. The slime in the Trinity of the Knights. Oh, I don't even have much magic as well. Okay, I need to heal up. Wow. Wow. Okay. Shield up first, then heals. If I had my full magic, I would have just went with my extra strong spells of magic to just defeat that slime. No worries. I think I should have prepped first on these guys here. That's what I should have done. Okay, heal up. Now I'm gonna go after the sorcerer first. Scuff triangular ornament? Alright. Whoa! This guy might drop off. Alright, so palace over there. His little minions, and also another pathway leading this side. Let's check out this place first. Well, these guys are easier than the Templars. Alright, so what's down here then? Okay, this guy wants to enchant his sword. That's game over there. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of exploration in this Callum Summit. Okay, one more chest and we'll get level 20 for the astral points to be increased on our side. Alright, so what's this over here? Oh, we're going back to Acropolis in this direction. Okay, so what is this here then? Is this like another part of DLC that I can pray into? I don't know. This takes me down. Oh yeah, it is. It's another one of these. Alright, let's check this one out. Oh, nothing happened here. Oh. We can't go through. So that's trying to tell me then that we need to find a certain condition. It could be that all those statues over there. They're trying to symbolize how much you need to complete before getting to that last part there. So there are some temples out there that have not prayed to all of them and actually completed it yet. And this could be the last one. Alright, so we have been down there. And we have been over there. Okay, it's time to backtrack. And we're gonna have to go upwards now. Oh, wow. There's another little guy here as well. Pretty strong as well. Morningstar elixir, sweet. I'm gonna drink it right away. So 1 extra attribute point. We'll put it on attack. This must be the main one for Palace. Palace, Guardian of Acropolis. Let's go. Last time this guy was pretty strong. I'm gonna respect this as well. Oh boy. Let's drink up as well. Oh, I was trying to heal myself up there. But we're good. Oh, I should have went with my shield there. Oh, my stamina's down. Okay. I'm gonna actually empower my spear this time. Oh, I need to get a bit more closer. I don't know what's going on. He's jumping. Oh, he's a bit tired, isn't he? I need to heal up there. Alright, let's go. I think it's ideal to actually open up another shield again. I don't have the best thunder resistance here right now with my trinkets. Have to be extra careful. Let's go with this. And bammo! The dog goes down. Oh, the important item that we just grabbed is the Thunder Beast Fur and also the Fang of Palace. These must be relics to hold on to right now. So with the Journal for the Thunder, such ocean power, it really lives up to its reputation as the divine canine of Aphis. I don't know if it has stuff to do with the Trinity, but the power it displayed is unprecedented. If I did take it out, does that mean the Thunder Strikes are no more anymore? There's a quest for this one, Fang of Palace. One of Palace's fangs, surprisingly, it has not turned into stardust. Oh, this could be given over to that scholar dude. Oh, right, okay, so Thunder Beast Fur, now I remember now. Thunder Beast Fur is going to be used to actually enhance the magic enchant type for your thunder attacks. Yes, now I remember now. So yeah, since we're actually going to be going in that direction anyway, we'll just pass over to that dude, and then we'll be able to carry on with the elevator part.
What is it, child? No! What did you do? Wait, that thing you're holding, could it be?
Oh. Here you go. Maybe you can use it in your research.
Yes. Then I'll just take it.
Thank you?
Alice, Are these enough for my research?
I hope so. As again, Palace wanted to defy us and try and kill us. There's nothing else we could do. I almost forgot that Palace is of great importance to the Ephesians. Fortunately, it left something behind. Hopefully it's enough for the scholars to continue studying the mystery of Palace. I'd love to know how it came to be. Ah, you'll be fine. And now, let's carry on. We're gonna be going up this elevator over here. We can go up this elevator and then we'll bring Minerva and the gang with us. Oh? Well, there's more monsters here. Gonna have to just take them out. So this isn't a point for Minerva and the gang to actually be speaking with us yet. Alright. I'm down. He still enchants his sword while he's getting swung around by a boomerang. Let's see what this guy's well. Let's see if he does the same thing. Yeah, he does the exact same thing. So that was a different Templar type with the weapon. And we have to watch out for these guys because these guys are going to self-destruct in the end. Another copper ingot in this corner to be picked up. Alright, let's tread through upstairs then. Nothing else to be grabbed. It was just that copper ingot. Before I deal with you guys, let me check this. Senator's oath of office. I do solemnly swear to be sincere, law-abiding and loyal to Aethys. I shall not engage in fraud or seek personal benefits, and I vow to respect the rights of the people. Should I break my oath, I shall accept the most severe punishments. So help me, gods. Glory to Aethys. Hey, how's it going? I'll take care of this Templar first. Oh, he's definitely threatening to my stamina. Whoa. We heal up. Oh yeah, this is the massive beam attack. Oh, wow, wow. Okay, the Colossus also want to jump in. Let's take care of this guy quick. Hope this boomerang will do it. Yeah, alright. Let's do it. Let's get closer. Let's get our shield out. Let's throw the boomerang as well, so they both actually get hit by it. Sweet. 2-for-1 deal. But there's still 2 more Colossi. Alright, let's first open up the shield, then dodge behind it. Try and get as much damage here as possible. Okay, now the other guy's moving. But he came too late. It's gonna be a 1v1 between ourselves. I won't use a boomerang against this guy, just only the shield. Alright, so the barrier has been cleared away from defeating these enemies. And look at that source of light. We're nearby. We're so close to it.
You're here. I was starting to worry.
I told you we'd catch up. We just met with a bit of trouble.
What trouble?
Some Templars appeared from behind. They may have been teleported here to take us by surprise.
I'll go take care of them.
No, there's no time. Leave it to Bion and Evangelos. We must continue our ascent.
The mistress is right. Leave this to us.
Evangelos.
Don't worry, Saintus. Surviving is just one of my duties.
I understand. May the three bless you.
Let's go.
Alright. Oh, I want to have my final words with them. Oh, I do. But let's check out Ascending. Now that the journal has been updated. We just dealt with the Colossi and now we're being pursued again. By the North Wind, Sun and Moon. Please bless Bion and the others. We've come so far. We cannot afford to lose anyone here. I agree. I almost thought I'd be heading for the stars for a moment there. Don't worry, you're still alive. It's good to see you. Phew, likewise. I can't believe we're so close. Thank the Northwind, you're alright. By the grace of the gods, humanity's focus is magic on you, making the Templars much easier to deal with. But it doesn't seem like he cares that we're here. Of course, he won't easily show his weakness, but we can tell he's weakened from the state of the surrounding Templars. It's best if you stay on guard though. No matter what, he's still a formidable adversary. We all do.
Stop right there, all of you. There's still time to turn back.
That voice. It's him!
Ignore him. Just keep moving.
Humanities.
I must admit I'm somewhat impressed by your foolish persistence, Minerva. To think you're actually standing with Serene. You truly are out of options, aren't you?
It's possible. But perhaps I'm really no different from you.
And Hilda. Why have you come? What's happened in Aphis has nothing to do with you.
That's not true. And I know you won't just stop at this city. I also wanted to ask you.
I have urgent business, so I'll give you time for only one question.
One question, so we could either mention humanity's original intention or mention humanity's ideals. Ideals or original intention? Wouldn't original intention just be about saving everyone? Or is he talking about the Resonator Act? That's what we're referring to. Ideals, we should be aware of what his ideals want to be. Let's go with the first option.
I've heard much about you in Aphis, Senator Humanities. Up until now, some even believed you were originally acting in Aphis's best interests. But the ritual you want to perform now, is this truly what you want to do?
Why not ask Minerva? She's supposed to be the one who understands me best, is she not? I once said, if I weren't Aristor, you wouldn't like me. Do you remember how you answered me back then?
I said I still would.
No. You would just look at the tools in my hand and assess the value they could produce. And me? I would look at your robes and think how unobtainable a woman who wears such finery is. I don't see Minerva when I look at you. I see only the Aristoi. And when you look at me, you see not Eumenides, but only a commoner.
Love lets us break through all constraints. That was how I answered you at the time. You still remember that conversation, human?
Just as you also remember. I told you, I've never changed. I feel more than just hatred and responsibility for this city. I truly want to do something for it.
Human.
But now I see clearly. Since you cannot understand me, how could you possibly support my ideas? I will no longer seek agreement. May we meet again in the stars.
Wait, what of the Northwind Legion, human? Where are they?
And here I was thinking you didn't care about outsiders. Interesting. It seems I may be somewhat better even than you.
I'm very curious what happened to the Northwind Legion as well, because I thought Papa would be here.
Gone. What did he mean just now?
I'm not sure, but I have a bad feeling about this. No matter what happens, we'll face it together. Understood?
Thank you.
Alright, final warning for the journal update. That boss has just mentioned the Northern Legion by the winds. Something's off about this. Where's Papa? Why haven't I seen him and my brothers yet? Okay. I have a feeling, a bad feeling, that it could be the same outcome of what happened to the Templars. He's controlling them as we speak. But we're gonna have to see for ourselves.
Are you alright?
By the grace of the gods, it would appear so. I was just reflecting on what Yumin said to you just now. I don't think he should be making this decision on everyone's behalf. If we're doomed to be ignorant fools, then we should continue to struggle like ignorant fools. Where's the harm in that? At the very least, I like how we are now, and I still hold out hope for people. For the people.
For the people. Alright, Minerva, what you got?
What Yumin said just now was way out of line. I don't understand how he can disappoint everyone who's ever cared about him.
He's always been like this, but I don't regret choosing him to be my husband, nor stepping up now to stop him. I'll make him take responsibility for all that he's done.
Well, let's proceed on. Because I'm very curious what happened to the Northern Legion. Guys, the only person I just know that was alive, that was working for him, Eumenides, was just Papa alone. Everyone else just disappeared. During these missions either died, or we just don't know where they are.
That's my father!
I knew it. He's already been taken under control from Eumenides.
By the gods. He's controlled by Eumenides, just like the Templars.
That monster!
I feel his aura is different. Don't you agree, Minerva?
I do. Unlike the Templars, the energy in his body is fighting back against the control. Irenaeus said that this condition is known as the boundary. It's when the soul's been opened, forming a channel through which others can enter. Since it can be opened, naturally, it can also be closed.
How exactly is this done?
Tranquilite is the key to the spell. If the channel between his soul and Yumin's consciousness were closed, then he'd be freed.
Understood. You'll cast the spell, and I'll support you. Hilda, Minerva and I will free Harold from Yumin's control, but it's up to you to draw his attention.
What should I do?
Anything that grabs Harold's attention and weakens him will do. I believe you can do it. As for the rest, let us handle it.
Alright, and thank you both.
Let's go with it. Looks like we're gonna have to be clashing with Papa here.
Hild, why are you so obsessed?
The north wind blows to the south. That's what you taught me. I can't turn back now. Besides, Papa, I'm certain you know that Eumenides is planning to use the Nexus's power to control everything! You must have stayed here because you were going to fight back against his scheming. You are the commander of the Northwind Legion! If he gets his way, everything we've done here will be meaningless. Our mission would be meaningless.
I must stop. I'm being forced to attack you.
I'm not afraid to fight you, Papa. The adherents will free you from Eumenides' control.
Let's go.
North Wind!
I'll take this fight seriously, Papa. This guy's gone out of control that he's trying to fight everything around him as well. Solid objects and everything. Oh, he just stacking him just a bit there. Oh boy. Oh boy. I've seen that before.
Be careful! For the king!
Well, Papa spears strongest skill again. He's using his shield here right now. Shield's gone though. Now he can apply this damage.
Papa!
This is exactly how it felt when we was taking care of old Whitebrow as well.
Harold's been freed. It's a miracle. It went even better than I anticipated. Your father's fine, Hilda. You can stop worrying now.
Hi, the winds. I'm so... Thank you.
My child, come. Let me have a look at you.
Papa!
Don't look so sad. Are you all right? I told you to leave this place.
No, I can't. Humanity still needs to be stopped. He has to pay for what he's done.
By the winds, you're still so stubborn. I won't let...
Commander, may I interject?
Mistress Minerva.
I hope you can understand that Hilda is the key to saving Aphis. I know you love your daughter dearly, but she's far more capable than you imagine. We can't do this without her. I'm sure you also understand that we must put a stop to humanity's plan, and we're running out of time. Besides, you can't continue to fight humanities in your current state. We were able to close the channel he used to control your soul only temporarily. If you get near him again, he could reopen it at any time.
Oh, may your mother forgive me. Hild, as commander, I order you to pursue Eumenides and stop his ritual. This is your new mission.
Papa, are you...
If his powers can affect all of Aphis, then they can also affect Ambari. This is his real desire. It's not just liberating a city, but I'll leave this matter to you now.
Understood, Commander. I accept this mission.
Good. Hild?
I love how after Minerva talked some extra sense into him, saying that Hilda was the only one, he was just like into the commander authority. He's like, Hilda, now your new mission is to take care of humanities. Forget what I just said earlier. Let's talk about Northwind Legion's whereabouts.
By the way, Otto's with the adherents now. He's doing well.
Otto's still alive? That's wonderful.
What about the others? Where are they?
They're already on their way back. I watched them leave Aphis myself. Eumenides knows I don't trust him, so he feared the Legion being here would hinder his plot. Once we finished what we'd agreed to, he couldn't wait to send the Northwind Legion out of the city, and I found an excuse to stay. Because I knew you were still here. And Eumenides planned to use me against you. But in the end, I lost.
Oh, Father. We'll be reunited with them soon. I swear it.
So after he was supposed to give the spark over to Eumenides or take out the Titan at that point, he was supposed to leave. And he wasn't supposed to be mind controlled or done anything at this point in the Night of Trinity here. Talk about freeing people from mind control.
Minerva said that your aura is really strange. Do you feel ill at all?
I'm fine. Me attacking first must have worked. The Spellbreak gem was quite useful after all.
The Spellbreak gem?
Eumenides' apparition must draw energy from the Nexus before it can take form. Because of that, he's vulnerable, as long as you disrupt the energy flow between them. I discovered that Marble was researching a device that could break the flow of magical energy. The whole time I was arranging for people to gather the materials and make it, but nobody knew what my true goal was. Eumenides couldn't monitor us at all times, but that gave me the opportunity to finish it.
I thought you just quietly accepted Eumenides' dangerous ambitions.
At the time, I had no choice but to tell you that. The fewer people who knew, the better.
I understand. I understand everything now, Father. When I was in the Glittering Deeps, I was so stupid. Worrying about you, insisting on staying in Aphis.
You don't need to apologize. I'd thought of everything, but I didn't anticipate that your stubbornness would lead to the final chance to fight back against Eumenides.
I mean, you are her father after all. I thought that was always her trait in the beginning, that she's always been stubborn? Or was it just too much stubbornness that he was lacking the awareness of ever since she was in this place here in Ephesians? Okay, let's ask her how he planned to rebel.
You planned to rebel against Eumenides from the start?
Rebelling against Eumenides was just a consequence, not the goal. In order to ensure that the objective of Operation Ashwin could be achieved, I had to consider lots of possible follow-up measures. What makes the Northwind Legion elite is that we don't just look at how things appear on the surface. I was sure to make arrangements.
Arrangements? So you mean our comrades who left have other tasks?
Lifting the King's curse was just one objective. We also need to eliminate the possibility that the Ephesians' curse could harm others. The timeline's a little messy. All I can say is that when I realized what the real threat was, I started a plan. But if word that I failed makes its way back to Ambari, Ludwig will immediately start preparations for a battle against Aphis and Eumenides. And if that comes to pass, it will be a terrifying war of magic. Hild, today you've given us a new chance.
By the winds! I will stop him!
If it did come to that part though, the Ephesians versus Ambari, wouldn't the Ephesians still win? Due to how strong their magic is?
This spellbreak gem was damaged in the battle with Eumenides. Although it can't harm him anymore, he should be considerably weaker now. Take it. It's no longer any use as a weapon, but it can still provide some protection.
Sweet. And we also get a level up as well. So where is it? Final warning. This is the first time Papa's ever said he has nothing left to teach me. I'll finish the mission and put an end to all. Next up, let's get our attribute points on, which is going to be over for ACN over here. And our talent point, it's going to be in one of these ones. The ones I wanted, was it increasing the maximum SP first? Or should we go quick steps? Place your roll action with a quick evasive action that has a short invulnerability duration. I'm very interested about that. Let's give this one a shot. And the perk must already be unlocked here. Yep. That's what we get. Cool. Where did that dodge come from? I feel as though I've played another game that has a similar dodge to it. Instead of a roll. And then also we had another item, didn't we? Was it a trinket? Let me see if there was a trinket first. Yes, it was. Spellbreak gem. Increases attack damage, but the amount of stardust dropped upon death will also increase. Oh, I see. So we have to sacrifice the stardust. I want this elemental grace, because I want to increase all sorts of elemental damage. That's going to be great. And then we can remove Rosebrood here. We can find something else that's better for us right now. This gives you 20 in astral resistance here. I'll drop with this one. That's how we're moving forward right here. All right, so we do have an echo right in front of us as we've landed over to the Nexus. Harold's counterattack. So we get to see when Harold tried to attack Eumenides.
Impressive, Harold. I managed to fight back even when I had complete control. Fortunately, you lost anyway. You have to use my amulet when you're in Nexus. Any attempted resistance is useless. I fulfilled my promise to let you take the artifact that will lift the King's curse. And I promised to let you deal with Hilda yourself. I must say, I am puzzled as to why you still betray me.
I must do my duty to fight any enemy of that bar.
And I, your enemy. Once I rescue Aegis, I will bring a brighter future to the whole world. I'm going to build a free and equal new world, free of class division. You're just like the others. Ignorant and foolish.
This isn't over.
What? You spellbreak gem. Do you have any idea of the consequences?
I'd rather die than let you control the Nexus. As commander of the Northwind Legion, I will not risk allowing you to become a threat to Anthari.
You underestimate the power of the Nexus. I was going to reunite you with your family on the Trinity night, but now is as good a time as any. Kill anyone who approaches the Nexus, including your daughter. Then kill yourself, hell.
Yes, Master.
I can't waste my magic on others anymore.
So the more magic humanity was using at this point, it was definitely weaker to them. Plus with the Templars taken out, we're gonna have to see what the current state of how his magic is. Oh, one more conduit over here as well. Let's rest up one more time. Let me up with Eumenides. Oh no, before that, there's another echo right here. The Awakening. That Petrus?
I did it. After merging with the Nexus, I manifested my apparition for the first time.
Congratulations on retrieving your consciousness and taking control of a portion of the Nexus. My research on the Titan has finally made progress. That's why I can guide your consciousness to draw its power. I'm pleased my theory was proved right again. Even if you can only control a small part of the Nexus's power, it should be enough for you.
I can feel it. You're no longer an ordinary human. You're something beyond flesh, beyond magic, beyond the stars. I want to ask why you, but it doesn't matter now.
All the hard work I've done to awaken you has paid off. I am perplexed. Why is it that you are the one who merged with the Nexus? I would have been happier if it was Serene who ascended with me. Perhaps beyond this power lies something we call fate.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving Aphis. There's nothing I want here, and the truth I seek is far away. But before I go, let me ask, what are you going to do next?
I will save Aphis. I must repay the debt I owe the city. Now that I have the power to save them, I won't fail again.
Just as I expected. You're still a fool trapped in this tiny city. Anyway, farewell.
This time, I have to come up with something that's sure to succeed. I have to save everyone. I have to find a way that won't fail.
So Petrus already knew. As I said before, Petrus knew that the way that humanities are trying to save Aphis, it was just doom and gloom. He's just like, oh, yep, bye. I don't really care about this anymore. You create up this resident act alongside us, you did it, and it's all doom and gloom. Alright, I see humanities up front. It's time to do this, humanities.
You've overcome that matter with your father, haven't you? There aren't many people of your age who possess such a strong will. Looking at you, I'm reminded of how I was back then. Idealistic, self-confident, believing I could do anything. Why have you come here now, though? Is it for justice? For peace? Or for yourself?
I could ask you the same thing. If everyone is against you, why not just let them carry on as they are?
You don't know what I've seen here. I've seen the possibility of a better world, one that can make everyone happier.
Who would be happier? Can you even understand what happiness is as you are now? If you truly care about Minerva, then you should know how she feels right now. How can you possibly look at her face and tell me she's happy?
I'm not...
I'm asking you, are you truly even Eumenides?
No, of course I am still Eumenides.
So you haven't changed. I believe you. But the Nexus is influencing your actions. It's made you think you don't need your humanity. Now that you've seen Minerva, though, there's no way you can still believe it.
No! Silence! I was wrong. I shouldn't be talking about these things with you. You're disrupting my will, influencing me. Why do you do this?
Because even through this whole mess, someone's cared about you through it all. And I promised her that I'd beat the living daylights out of you so she won't have to.
You mean to tell me that's the only reason you came here? How utterly foolish.
So Parvisville is still inside the Nexus, right? At this point. I thought it was going back into like his actual body as it is right now, because it is blue. Well, it is taking damage now. Okay, now I can't take it. What's going on? Let's drink up. Can I get any closer to him right now? Oh, where'd he go? Oh yeah, it's really quick when you try and dodge now. This new one here, it's so cool. Oh, I'm in here. No. Oh, okay, you got me there. Okay, one parry was good enough, but I couldn't really carry on with the parries there. Oh boy, huge ice needles. Oh wow, I just parried that magic bomb. Let's power up. Spear time. Is he gonna throw another little mini ice needles? No. Oh, where's my... Oh, I'm out of it. Okay, let me drink up again. I'm glad though I did change my trinkets though, because yeah, there's a lot of magic that is coming through, and I would imagine that if I didn't actually have so much resistance to astro energy, I probably would have been dead in one hit. I just love this dodge though. Alright, lost chance here, Eumenides. This is it. Unless you have a phase 2.
Relic Herald's device is taking effect.
Minerva, he's...
It's all right now, child. You can't cast another spell. Give in, Eumenides. The current you will soon be free from your delusion. Even if you create another apparition, you won't be able to do it before we carry out the ritual. We've won.
That does seem to be the case. End me, Minerva. End the Nexus. I've spent so much energy trying to change this world. Oh, truly, it's been too much. So much that I can't accept my failure. Maybe you're right. Maybe I've already changed.
Have you forgotten who I am? If we're going to talk about the mistakes you've made, then you and I are the same. Sins committed as a human being must be atoned for as a human being. If you die, then I promise that nobody will forgive you. But if you live, then perhaps you still have time to mend some wounds.
No. I can't do that.
You can. And you'll do it because I will be beside you.
Don't, Minerva. I would rather hurt you, make an enemy of you, than be killed by you. Just kill me now. At least you will become a hero.
Human, you've always borne your burdens on your own and decided what's best for me. But just this once, you must let me decide. Thank you, Hilda. I've done all that I wish to do. Next, we do what we need to do. Once we place the relics on the Nexus array, this will all be over. Let me know once you've set up the relics. I'll wait until you're through.
Important item, Archon of Civilians Relic. Archon Legion Relic. Archon of Clergy Relic. And journal update for Eumenides. So we have to put this all on ourselves right now. I can't say I disagree with Eumenides' ideals, but I can't accept his means of achieving them. Maybe it really is the Nexus that's affected him. From the look on Minerva's face, I think he must have been a more compassionate person in the past. Right, because there's still a lot of souls inside of humanity as well. Amphisbana ring? This dropped off from him as well. Increases attack damage when AP is at maximum. That's cool. But I don't think I could actually equip it now with what I have here. Or should I just put it in this Blade of Triumph here? Hold it down like that. And then as for the other ones that I picked up, it's all crescelated for all these here. So we're just gonna have to set it around the Nexus. These are all the 3 relics that we have collected from our previous parts. And with the knowledge of Tanrius, we now know how to stop this. But it is sad though that even though we gave Eumenides another chance, he decided to disappear from it. Couldn't reconcile with his wife there. The Aspiration Journal Update. After Minerva's aspiration ritual, everything will really be over. When I think about it, so much has happened that I can hardly remember how long I've been an Aphis. It's been an arduous but very worthwhile journey. Not only did I complete my mission of finding Papa, but I also witnessed an important moment in the history of Aphis. When we get back to Mbari, Ludwig would be amazed at what we've been through. I can't wait to see the look of surprise on his face. Yeah, everyone will be like, Hilda, you saved Aphis?
Do my eyes deceive me? You really did it. It's amazing, but I don't know what to say. Now, finally, my brothers may rest easy.
I can't believe it.
You should. We did it.
Thank you, child. You may not be able to feel it, but to me, looking back on the last millennium, I never thought I'd actually make it to this moment.
Need a handkerchief?
No. I want to feel the excitement in my heart to its fullest.
We sure did it, Bayard. Took a millennium, though.
You did well, my daughter.
Did I make you proud, Papa?
What do you think?
I don't know. I just feel like I didn't do well enough. This was my first time operating alone, without anyone guiding me. So, I did a lot of things without permission. Whether it was Barad, or Andreas, or Marble, I don't think I handled it all the right way. But I do understand now that there is a price for all of my choices.
Well said.
I'm sorry, Papa. All this time, I know I made you worry about me.
Well, I should have believed in you a little more. I've always wanted to protect you, to make sure you grow up safely. But I couldn't acknowledge just how resilient you are. You're an outstanding soldier, and you're also my daughter. I'll always be proud of you, Hild.
Yep, father's protection on his door to actually push her back from doing certain things. But the truth has been spoken.
Serene?
Oh, sorry. I just haven't come around yet. It's incredible. Everything feels like it happened just yesterday. I'm flooded with so many memories all of a sudden. But most importantly, I want to thank you. Thank you for all you've done for us.
Let's talk about the hero of Aphis. You're the hero of Aphis, Hilda. But I don't think so. When I say hero, I mean a hero in the political sense. There's no denying it. I can tell you're still very young and have much to learn. You just want to do whatever you want. And it's precisely because of those qualities that you have unlimited possibilities. Sometimes history needs people like you to appear. Then what sort of person can I become? Haha, starting now, we have time to start considering this as well. I think if he could be here to see this, Andreas would be happy too. Him. Don't worry, his end wasn't your fault. If there's anyone to blame, it's himself, and me. Ignore his cynicism. He and I shared the same ideals, and we both yearned for hope. Although I never let myself think it, I truly wish he could be here for me. How foolish. I'm sorry, oh my dear, it's nothing. I'm quite alright.
For the people.
I mean, all you just had to do is that Andrea should have just said to Serene, I love you. That's what it could be. Instead of just locking your love interest down in a temple. It will be the last event of the game once you confirm and the finale starts. Oh, I thought I was already in endgame.
The relics are all ready. At the risk of being too sentimental, Hilda, all of this is due to your hard work. Thank you.
We did this together. You did well too.
You really know how to push your luck, child.
Hey, I just noticed. Your necklace, it looks a lot like mine.
It's true. Do you remember what I once told you? That the necklace is a token? Memento is one of House Laurel's greatest pieces of craftsmanship, and it was once used as proof of the house's bloodline.
Huh? Wait, does that mean I might be the descendant of an Ephesian?
Will you return to Anbari now?
Yes, but I'll really miss you.
Yes, as will I.
A descendant of an Ephesian? Right at the last second there? Could it be? By the gods, it really ended. I was getting worried for a bit that they was going to have a certain twist in the end of fixing it and going with the procedure there. But we got more. Minerva lifted the curse, but the Ephesians couldn't accept her sacrifice in the Nexus to save humanities. She said that he is her responsibility. She and humanities left together without a trace of remorse on their faces. Oh, they left? But humanities is still alive though? After the curse was lifted, the Nexus disintegrated and the finally free humanities was banished. Will he have new thoughts on this journey of repentance? In light of the previous iteration, Serene became the most powerful Archon and is responsible for rebuilding Aphis. After a short vacation, Evangelus followed her and got himself busy at work. Yeah, because she's the only Archon left there, isn't it? Marble is out of action. Due to her old age, Roxanne could no longer continue following Minerva. She devoted herself to the clergy, serving as a priestess in Acropolis and praying for Minerva day in and day out. Yeah, so she's just gonna let her life pass on through, whatever time she has left. Although Minerva was banished, Byron still honors his vow. He followed Minerva and humanities and left Aphis, staying loyal to his duties and serving them faithfully. So at least they have a god with them. After Asterigos was lifted, Marissa once again devoted herself to performing. Her beautiful melodies and exquisite skills always attract quite the audience. So no changes there really with Marissa. Volcane occasionally goes to help the temple while assisting with the rebuilding of Aphis. Perhaps due to her connection to Myron, she subconsciously feels close to Arrhenius. Yes, because sometimes the soul of Myron can sometimes come out of Arrhenius to be talking to her. Serene appointed Arrhenius as the new Archon of Clergy. Oh yeah. That would make sense there. Although they have different perspectives, the two still manage to maintain a working relationship. Shay and old Wybrow are off of Venture now, but they're still stuck in their old ways. Next time I see them, I'll arrest them myself. The guilt and regret he felt toward his fallen brothers made Otto decide to leave the Northwind Legion. But we agreed that if one of us needs help, we're bound by duty to aid each other. My father still thinks I'm too childish, and he's really strict during training. But I'll do my best to grow and prove that I can protect everyone. Actually, when I was helping the Ephesians, I never thought about them thanking me. They even made a statue for me. I feel so embarrassed. It's a well-deserved statue. Now, I understand there's a limit to what I'm capable of. But at the very least, I will become a strong soldier and a capable assistant to my father. I will devote my all to the Northwind Legion and my king. And here comes the credits in. But yeah, there was nothing about Quintus. I mean, to be fair, Quintus didn't have so much plot to it, but I would have kind of had a bit of a chuckle if there was some sort of mention about Quintus, like saying Quintus is still back to being Quintus way, trying to just steal off goods from other people. But yeah, everyone else got their resolution, and it was kind of fairly predicted, as I would assumed. I was kind of surprised that Humanities was able to come out from the Nexus and was able to just get banished. Overall, I thought that she would have been husbandless at that point, or what happened there. But he was given a very much second chance, and Minerva unfortunately had to leave Aphis just because, you know, the people just didn't accept what happened to what the curse was for 2,000 years, and, you know, to atone for his sins, he decided, hey, you know what, I'm gonna leave as well. It would be interesting as well if they did have some outcome to Petrus. Like, imagine if Petrus knew about this, wherever he is, if he is even still alive outside of Aphis. Like, would Petrus come back to Aphis and learn about what happened there? Or could he actually communicate alongside of Arrhenius in some way that he doesn't have to be back down there as well? But yeah, I would definitely say that the outcome, the ending was really great. There was no different outcomes of whatever happened at all. It was just straight from start to finish that the actual main purpose of the game was to lift up this curse, and that's what we did. So I'm grateful that the ending stayed resolute to the rest of what the game was. It was very honest with us of going through this story, and I would definitely say that this game was an amazing game to actually go through as well. The final boss fights and everything around to it, I feel as though I was very much prepared. The trinkets really did help me out, especially with the strong spells as well. We could have changed things around to that final boss fight, but I was very much prepared, and a lot of the spells that was coming against us as well with Humanities was really cool. But at the same time, when I was running up and taking care of all of those Templars, I knew that my XP was really low as well coming up to it. So yeah, I was definitely very much prepared. I did some side quests, you know, we was backtracking a couple of the times, and we did some of the DLC stuff as well, which was supposed to be a really hard challenge, but we was equipped to those challenges as well, again, because of the skills that we had as well. So I guess, you know, to, you know, replay this game, the best thing that would be different was just to be the change of weapons, and also some extra freedom of going for other places first. And then also the difficulty would be a good addition to it as well, because we was just doing this game through the normal difficulty. Even though it has Dark Souls elements to it, it was also really fun that it wasn't very much difficult as a Dark Souls game, that you just have to keep on going to trial and error until you finally resolve it. It's very trial and error while you're playing through the game, so you can still kind of overcome anything that's difficult in that first fight there. So it's really great. It's really good. But yeah, I like to say though, if there is anything else, let me see if there is anything else. Okay, thank you for playing our game. Well, thank you Acme Game Studios for creating this game. That's the first thank you to us. Over to you. And I know that sometimes I actually leave off without seeing if there's anything extra. Do you want to end this round and start a new, harder round in this game? Ah, I see. So this is great. So when we did play with Kana, as soon as we finished off the game, was it Kana or was it? No, it wasn't Kana. It was Indivisible. As soon as you finished off with Indivisible, it went straight into a new game plus. You couldn't go back to the lost save file. In this one, you can either choose to go back into a new save, the lost save file you did, or go with a new game plus. So this is great. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna leave it over here and let for you guys to decide on this, on next round or not yet, because I'll be ending it here because we have gone through the whole game as it is, going to complete the story and also some extra parts as well. So you guys get to decide, you know, where would your adventure, would you guys continue on from here, or would you start a new one yet again? I'd like to say though, for everyone that has watched all these parts, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.